Hello, hello. Okay, well, look, it was a cute karaoke before.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to try and recreate it.
Okay.
Because you can't recreate magic.
Am I living?
Or can you?
Ooh.
Do you believe in magic? Nancy, you have to believe in magic.
Believe in, I don't know.
You have to believe in magic. You believe in everything else.
I know, but I'm talking magician magic.
Pull the rabbit out of the hat.
Yeah.
Change your jacket.
Is that what you were talking about?
Any magic?
Oh, some magic, but I don't know about that.
Okay, well, that's a very interesting point because
Right.
I want to understand, if you don't believe in like some magic, do you believe in no magic? Like, is there a degree of magic you can believe in?
Yes.
Isn't magic just magic?
No.
I'll tell you what is magic. Monday mornings.
Hello.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, I'm Nancy Timpano.
I'm Vince Fusco, and you have walked in on a Livin dispute
Yes.
this morning.
Live living.
This is Livin. You know, we're nothing if not honest here, and we're talking this morning about a few different things. But I
Yes.
just wanted to ask: was magic?
Yep.
Like
Magic.
the magic of Christmas, is that different to the magic of Harry Potter? Is that different to the magic of the man flying on stage who cuts a woman in half? Is all magic real? Is no magic real? Where do you draw the line, Nance?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I do believe in some more like quantum type magic stuff, not necessarily.
Is that science or magic? I love this conversation already. I mean,
Oh my God.
are you dying?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, I feel like I'm being told off.
No, I want to know. I want to know.
I want to know.
If she believes in magic.
I believe in
I believe
many
in
things.
magic
Many things
in
that
a
are
young
not
girl's heart.
tangible, but yes. And I think some magicians are so damn bloody good that it does my head in, but I'm not saying it's magic. They're just very good at what they're doing.
Okay, so like I agree with you. I'm just playing. I do agree because obviously I know that magicians
Yes.
are illusionists, and there
Yes.
are tricks and there are things
Yes.
and
Yes.
things that make the magic trick come off. But is there such a thing as real magic?
We create our own magic, I believe.
I like that. I agree with that.
I think we do.
Yeah,
I
very
think we
much.
can.
I think so.
Hmm.
I think we can create some magic.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Talking of magic, what's this shirt?
Well, I thought that I hadn't actually worn a food-related
Wow.
shirt in a little while, so I
Okay.
ripped out the hamburgers today.
Okay, there you go. I
You like it?
do like it.
Thank you. This is
do
one
like
of
it.
Joya's finds for me.
Yeah, there
I
you
love
go.
it. I love this shirt.
You do. You got your pizza shirt. You got your hamburger shirt.
That's
You've
right.
got
My fries shirt, my hamburger shirt here. It's
Ah.
when you feel good. I feel
Yeah.
good. We talked about dressing to impress a few weeks
Yes.
back.
Yep.
And this is me dressing to impress myself with one of my fun
And this is
outfits,
me
man. Dressing for
just
speed.
dressing.
Just dressing.
Just
I like it.
dressing.
You're comfortable.
But today's topic is something that we both love to do, and me and my girlfriends love to do this as well.
Go on.
People watching.
I love it.
I
For
could
someone who
do
says,
it.
I hate people so much,
I
I love
could
people watching.
watch all day. If only I could just go sit in a cafe all day long.
It sounds
and
strange
just
what we're
people watch.
saying to like just.
No, I just love it.
But we're
I
talking
love
about
the
observing people in their
love it.
natural habitat. Watch how they
Yeah.
interact with other
Yeah.
humans, and you can see who is nice and who is not.
Yeah.
I used to do this as an acting exercise when
Yep.
I was teaching acting. There would always be like one term where we'd look at obviously physicality and creating characters, and I would take my students down the parade,
Mhm.
and we would sit at like Norwood Central for like 45 minutes,
Yep.
and you would have to like observe people.
Yeah.
How are they walking? How do they talk? How do they interact? If you could like hear the conversation, or not saying to actively eavesdrop on
Yep.
people,
Yep.
but to be like create the character. Like from what you see, what
Yes.
character traits can you take? What's their backstory? How did they get that limp? How
Yes.
did they get that scratch on their
Yes.
face? Or you know,
I love it. I love
think
it.
it's one of my favorite things. But can I take it one step further?
Yes.
Not just people watching. Did you ever like play like what's their story?
Oh my God. I was just going there.
What's their story?
I
Or
was
like
just going there. Euge and I,
narrator?
when we used to go on dates
Yeah.
many years ago, which we need to bring the dates back. I
Never
say,
stop
but-
dating.
No, we need to
Never
go
stop
back to dating. But we would go out to dinner. Would you even call it a date? But yes, we'd go to dinner, we'd have a date, and we would always go, what's their story? What's their story? You know, date number one, nah, that's date 3 at
Yes.
least,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit more than date 1, but it's not as far as like they're an item yet. They're still working on it. No, they're having issues in their
Ooh.
relationship. Blah,
He's
blah,
gone to the bathroom and she's
blah.
texting her girlfriend saying, "Get me out of here."
Yeah.
Love that.
Love.
Yeah, we used to do that
Love.
all the time. We'll play like sister girlfriend. Not sister
Oh,
girlfriend,
right.
mother girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sister girlfriend is a different game. You
Right.
could play that as well. And
Yeah.
brother boyfriend
Yeah.
or father
Or father,
boyfriend.
no, father,
Who was I
girlfriend,
talking
father,
to?
daughter. That used to get us a bit.
I was just having this conversation with someone
Mm.
earlier this week about age gaps in relationships. That might be a good topic for another day.
Yep.
But someone was like, "Oh, they're the woman is quite like 10 years older, say,
Yeah.
than her partner, and when they went to they went to the jeweler to buy a ring." The jeweler
Oh.
said to the woman, "It's lovely of your son to buy you this piece of jewelry."
Awkward.
Dead.
Wedge.
I can't even get to it so quickly. No,
Chalk.
but
Wedge.
absolute chalk wedge.
Yeah.
Pick that one out.
Yeah. Big pick out that one.
Oof.
Yeah, that's like,
But I love creating those stories. So like, would you do like a narration of like their voices, or would you just be like, "Oh, he's asking her about her financial education and what she thinks about what's happening in the Middle East."
the best part of it when you and I would do it, sometimes we would end up in a bit of an argument because I would be like, no,
This is what
this is what this, and he goes, no, I don't think that's right because I think this is actually what's happening. And we would like often like
Yeah.
have a debate over it. Like we just loved it, obsessed.
I used to like it when you would like if you had a one of you would say, "Oh no, that's definitely his sister," or "Definitely his mother,"
Yeah.
and we'd say, "No, it's the girlfriend." And if you were in that dispute when they got up to leave, and you got
Yep.
the confirmation where
Yep.
like it's just like a hug, "Thanks, mum," and you'd be
Yep.
like, "Ah," or they get up and passionately kiss, and then it's still his mum.
Okay, stop. Actually, I've got a girlfriend that she would, we quite often go out to dinner together and we people watch. But the difference with my darling friend, and I name her all the time, but this is you, Jules, and you know it. We talk about it all the time. She would say, "I have to know," and then I would just sit there and close my eyes because I'll go, she will find out by the end of
I thought you were going
tonight.
to say she'll get up and go over there.
She would, yeah.
Oh,
If she's questioning it enough, she has to know.
how do you approach that conversation?
And she would be like, oh no, she does it great. She does a great job of it.
Guys, I'm so
But-
sorry. You guys, I just wanted to say,
Yeah.
I've been watching you all night,
Yeah.
and you look like you're having a great time.
Yeah.
Are you guys together, or
Yeah.
are you here?
She's
How do
very
you-
good at it somehow. But look, I always said Julie can talk to a tree.
My
and
sister says that about me.
yeah,
Talk to a
and
lamppost.
she, going for a walk with her, I need to allocate extra time just for her stop and chats with
love it.
people. But yeah, she will often go like, Nance, I know, I need to know. And I'm like, nah, don't worry about it, Jules, don't worry about it. And then I go, as soon as we say something like that, I'll go, oh gosh, it's going to happen.
I love it,
know
though.
it's going
What's
to happen.
what would be like the strangest? Okay, two questions.
Mm.
Firstly, what would be like the most creative story that you had come up with? Can you remember one of
I
them?
can't remember. I cannot.
And if not,
remember. But can I tell you one thing, the strangest thing that happened, this was like a gazillion years ago, and I don't
Right.
even know how. Completely different life, different people around me. Like, oh my gosh, this is so long ago. There was 4 of us that we went away for the weekend, and we were sitting there having a conversation, and there was a big round table of a gathering next to us, and we were doing the same thing. What's their story? What's their story? So someone that was with us actually got up and did the jewels and went over and started. But this is us watching. We were dying. Right. So it's gone over like very casually. They've been very pleasant, invited them into the conversation. But the thing that killed me is while he's talking, he's leant over and helped himself to the fries in the middle of the table, a couple of olives, and he's
hang on, Nance.
I'm just remembering now.
Hang on, no.
Yeah.
Is this me?
No. Oh, no. You would not.
Have.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, I thought you were genuinely talking about me.
Did you? No
I'm pretty
way.
sure I did it at the Royal Show once with you and I in the food room there. When like
No, you've
definitely-
done.
I've done
You've
many
had
things in that
some
room that I
saliva
shouldn't have.
coming out of the side of your mouth when you've looked at the dessert bar.
every year.
No,
But like as in joined someone else's conversation
No.
and then to have those little interactions and be part of it
no,
and then also
he
pick,
has
I
just
definitely
leant
have.
over and going, "Oh my God, we're here for the weekend," and we're like, "Did he just eat their fries?"
Oh, I thought you were talking. I think that's great. I'm so into it.
I'm so
Because
not.
to me, that's like you're you're behind enemy lines now. You're in.
That's like
I'm-
pull up a chair,
It's a power move.
leave your group.
Power move.
That is, yeah. So that's probably the strangest thing
I love
that's
it.
happened.
I love it.
I don't know if I could. Yeah.
Well, that you answered question number 2. I said 2 questions. One was, what was the strangest or
Yeah.
the most cool
Yeah,
story
yeah.
you came up with? And the second was, what's something you've seen where you were just
Yes.
like in shock at what you have
we
seen?
were in shock. We were in shock, absolutely in shock. And even thinking about it now, it just, I don't know, gives me a wedge.
Shock wedge.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like what's the craziest thing I've seen while people watching.
Oh, how about us at the Royal Adelaide show? Reese actually used to do the mullet of the day. Oh, I've just lost my headphones. He used to do the mullet of the day, and we loved doing that. And we actually jumped on board and sent him a few, didn't we?
There was a fair few. You could
Yeah.
you could replace that very easily with like bum crack of the day,
Oh, yeah.
which
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny. I just had to explain plumber's crack to my kids this week.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I was like, you got a bit of plumber's crack, and they're like, what does that mean? I was like, well,
Well,
let me tell you.
let me tell you.
It's an interesting thing. Things you never think you're going to have to chat with your kids
I
about. And
know.
here we are. Hey, live.
I know.
People watching. I enjoy watching. I enjoy watching parents with their kids,
Yes.
but I also enjoy watching adults with their parents.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So, like for example, if you were out with your mum,
Yep.
because I find that there's a really strange thing that happens where all of a sudden we treat kids and elderly people or like seniors the same way.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Because they say that's what happens with us. We,
You need the care at the front end of your life and the back end of your life.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I just think it's fun. Like, 'cause if you actually do observe in the supermarket or something, where they're like, no, you're not getting that one today. You don't need that one. Put that one back. This is what we're going to get.
Yep.
I've seen that with parents saying it to kids
Yep.
and to their
Yes.
elderly parents. So they're like, no,
Yep.
mum, put that one back. We're not getting that today. Mum,
Yeah.
mum, how many times do I have to call you?
Yeah.
I think that's always very interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting. But like going back to Euge and I think quietly, I don't think he ever admitted it. I think he thought my stories were better and more valid and made more sense. That sometimes he'd go like, he wasn't saying like, what's their story in terms of what's your opinion, then I'll give you mine. He genuinely sometimes like, oh, what's their story?
Like, you know.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'd get into it. There goes my headphones again, but that's okay.
It's just that silky smooth hair.
Sash. I'd get into it, and then, like I say, he would no, that can't be that, because I'm like, why are you getting angry at me?
You asked.
You asked me.
I'm telling you.
Yes. Funny, huh?
Yeah, I used to like being like, firstly, like, yeah, what number date is it? I agree with that one. That's always good because you can tell like how intimate they are, how their body language is. Like, or you'd be like, she's way more, or he's way more into her. She's breaking up with him.
Or even staff.
Oh yeah,
the ones that care, the ones that want to be there, the ones that don't. Oh, they don't care because last night they had a fight with their boyfriend, and look, she's got last night's eye makeup on, so
She
she's
just
still
rolled in.
pissed off, and
She's
just,
hungover.
yeah, all the things.
I love that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go do it. I haven't done it. I feel like I haven't done it in
I
ages.
know. Me and Jules actually went out to dinner. Oh no, not that long ago, and we had a beautiful chat with a waitress there that was looking after us. But it was almost to the point that we were chatting that much. I was looking over the shoulder with my manager's hat on, going like, "Is this girl going to do some work?" Because she was pulling in for the night, and so was Jules. Jules was there for
Invite
it.
her out for drinks.
Yeah.
What time do you knock
so,
off?
Yeah, so we've done that quite recently, actually. But she'll go to the nth degree, my little Jules.
How often do you talk to strangers?
Oh God, again, am I talking about Jules? I do, and I can, but not as much as I've spoken about Euge. He still does it, maybe not as much as he used to. Like if someone, you're going through the checkout and someone says, "Hi, how are you today?" He was very good in saying, "Yeah, good, thanks." Instead of I would say, "Good, thank you," he would say, "How are you going today?"
That's me. I was just going to say, don't you say good, thanks, and you?
Yeah, I didn't always. I probably do it more now because
Interesting.
he's taught me a bit. He's backed off and I've picked it up a little bit in that department.
Yeah.
Or, you're going for a walk and people go, "Good morning." And I'll
Yeah.
go like, "Hi."
The boys often say to me if we're walking to school and like we walk past people
Yep.
every day, I'm like, "Good morning."
Yep.
G'day.
Yep.
Why do you say good morning to everyone, Dennis? I'm like, because it's polite.
Yeah.
But like,
Jaden would say, "Mum, do you know them?" I'm like,
yeah,
"No."
that's what.
I'm
how
like,
do
you
know
can
them?"
never come out with me and Jules because you'll be like very confused.
My sister makes me laugh. So like, I have probably like, I'm 50-50. I'm in and out with people.
Mm.
I don't love people.
Oh, you
People
say
do my
that. I
head
know.
in,
I know.
right?
Well, people do our head in.
And
Yep.
yet,
Yep. Yeah.
I am the one. My sister said it. I mentioned it before. She's like, you can talk to a lamppost. This bloke.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, but it's often because everywhere I go, sometimes I know someone there.
Yeah.
And it's usually a family member because there's
Everywhere you go, people always piss me off. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
So
dun.
we went out to my sister's graduation. Must be a year ago, or 2 years ago now already. And we go into the auditorium. And where we're sitting, there's 3 people sitting next to me, like an elderly lady,
Yep.
a early teenage girl,
Yep.
and a mother.
Mhm.
And we sit down and I go, oh, my sister's like, you're sitting on the end. Always makes me sit next to the stranger. She never wants to. So I'm like, cool, I'll do it. So I sit there and I'm like, oh, hello, hi. And then she's like, hello, who are you here for? I said, oh, I'm here for my sister. There she is over there. She's like, oh, that's cute. I said, how about you? Like, who are you for? I said, my son. I said, your son?
Yeah.
Where's your son? She goes, oh, this is him in front. He turns around, hello, hi, how are you? He's graduating with this. And then the sister the mother turns over and she's like, oh, hello, sorry, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm his wife. And then we start chatting. So we're having a full conversation at this point. Who you are, what are you here for?
Yep.
Elderly mother, she's
Yep.
from Poland. She's
Yep.
very excited for her son. And my sister, so I turn around, my sister's like, how are you going over there?
Yeah.
She's like, you talk to a lamppost. I said, no. I said, but at the end of the day, you got to say something. She goes, yeah, but then for the rest of the
Yeah.
Yes, presentation, it's.
I know. Are you actually going to watch?
Are you actually going to watch? And then as we're walking out, my sister says, like, oh, Vin, there's your mates.
Yeah.
And the woman turned around and it happened to be someone that we knew, or that she knew through someone else. She was like, oh my God, I know her through X, Y, Z.
Oh.
See? But
See?
you never know who
No.
knows who. It's a
I
bit
know.
like that thing, like, don't burn bridges with people. Don't
No,
say
no.
stuff about people because you never know when you might run into them again.
And Adelaide
Yep.
especially.
Oh my God, 100%.
Wow. Yeah.
But she always says you can talk to people. But I think
Mm.
it's more just like I'm happy to make people feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's definitely Julie's take on it and stuff.
But then there's that element where it's like, okay, we've had our conversation.
yeah, I know. Now you're in the Christmas card list.
Don't want that.
No.
Don't need it.
Yeah.
I said to someone the other day, I've got enough friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
know.
not recruiting.
Yeah.
Books closed.
We had this chat. I think it was with
Was
me.
it you and me?
Yes.
Yeah, got enough
Yes,
friends.
yes,
The
yes.
books are closed.
Yeah, just need a handful. Quality, not quantity. Pretty
That's-
much.
Yeah. Actually, I've got a great topic for next week.
Oh, okay.
Just now that you've said that.
What size does matter?
Take it easy.
Just say.
Guys, I'm really sorry about the gutter that we've ended up in this episode.
But let's go sit in the gutter and just people watch.
No, let's do it.
Should
Yeah, let's go.
we?
Okay.
See you next week.
Guys, have a great week. Love you.
Love you.
Do you think we can sign off with love you every week? It's
What do
too
you-
much. It's a bit much.
What do you think our listeners' story are? Do they love Mondays? Because of us?
Yes.
Is it? I don't know.
Obviously.
Are they bored? There's nothing else. I don't know.
Don't say that. I think it's a great way to start the week. With your two
Absolutely.
best friends, Vince and Nancy.
Woohoo!